Hey, what's up, guys? As some of you knows, I won during the armed civilian contest. I won a 1911 para in 45 ACP. So I'm really happy. He's a really cool dude. You should go and check his channel. I'm gonna leave the link above, of course. Took me a little bit, but finally I had the chance to pick up my gun at my FFL. Really happy about it. Thanks again, Armored Civilian. I want to give you an overview about packaging and everything, and then give you my experience post range. Came in a case, nothing special, basic. Remind me one of those used for power tools in general. But you know, it's not the most important thing about a gun. Indeed, they give you a lock, kind of cool. The gun, very interesting. Come with 2 magazine, 8-round magazine. I don't know if that's supposed to have 2 or it just give me another one, but anyway, they're made for para ordnance. Looks pretty decent magazines, I would say. I'm gonna test them, see how they perform long-term period. 8-round. Again, the gun is 45. Come with a pretty nice manual, all color, with the show different models, the name, you know what I mean, all the safety rules, how to load the safety and put the safety on. You know, all the basic rules handling your gun, about handling your gun. And so overall, the coolest part is actually how to disassemble it. They show you step by step, especially this part that everyone knows is a pain in the rear. And then you go further to the reassembly and adjusting the side section. Really nice manual, really, with all those, so the name, nomenclature for the parts, and nice diagram. Anyway, like I said, it's a 1911 style gun, of course. Has some fiber optic. That's the way we're supposed to call them. Sights in the front. I hope you can see them clearly. And it has also the back one are really basic. I don't really like them that much, but anyway, the finishing is very nice on the gun. The barrel inside, when I open it, was actually really well made. Very nice polish, everything. All the part actually seems to be very fine piece of machinery, old school, like the 1911 used to be. The trigger is kind of nice. I like the design. Not too heavy. The safety is only one side. That is okay. I mean, they had a little bit of training because my other 1911 has 2 safeties, but it's not a big deal. There's the button for the magazine release button. It's pretty little stiff at the beginning, but after a while it gets a teeny bit better. Of course, the gun is unloaded. It's a little bit stiff at the beginning, indeed, to pull, to load, and everything. Other than that, feels pretty good. A little bit different than my other 1911. I don't like the grip. That's why probably the reason why I was kind of uncomfortable at the beginning. Because my other 1911 had the old grip that helped a little bit indeed to hold it better. I'm gonna probably replace the grip. I don't know which one I'm gonna pick up, but it'll be a project for the future. Other than that, on the range we shoot 2 boxes of ammo from far, and one was a toolless steel case. They performed fine, a little dirty, but they were okay. Sorry, the other box was a Perfecta, made in Italy, and still underneath the license of Tula, and they are brass ammo. I don't know if anybody saw them before, but those are the Perfectas, and those are the Tulas. They are both 230 grain. Of course, one is steel case, the other one is brass case. No problem in any one of the 2. Accuracy wise, I can't say anything about them because honestly, considering the distance of the range and the fact that I use one kind and my wife used the other one, I really don't know if it was any different about the performance as accuracy goes. I was shooting a little bit low on the left. I don't know if it's the sides or maybe the fact that I gotta get comfortable with them. It's a little bit different gun compared to the one I have. Other than that, it's a nice gun. Doesn't have a monstrous recoil considering it's a 45. That's the second time actually I shoot one, so I like it a lot. I got the price is a little bit more. Too bad the ammo a little bit expensive, so I guess I'm gonna start with Tula probably, mostly for the breaking time period. Works flawless, like I said. That's probably come from the fact that it's the machine. Like I said before, the machinery inside is really accurate. Other than that, if I think I'm gonna let my wife Kato and my range buddy Kato give you a little bit overview, since a couple of ladies and some boys asked for. So without any further waste of time, I'll let her talk about our new toy. Okay?
Thanks, Breeze. Hi, everybody. I have to say I'm a fan. However, that comes with an asterisk after that. I like this gun. I have to say that I'm very happy I share a house with a guy who keeps winning stuff all the time, because that works out pretty well, because somebody's got to pay for this. But it's a nice gun. Very, very basic. No frills. When he first opened up the box, I looked at it and I said, well, that's kind of utilitarian, but I think that's what I really like about it. I've got the other one with the nice wood and all the fancy pants stuff, and we've got the other one we're getting Cerakoted. This is just real basic, just nice, heavy, nothing fancy, nothing right. It kind of reminds me of the old officers' pistols, and I think that's what I like about it so much. Very heavy, but it balances really nicely. There's nothing plastic about this except for the grips, which I wasn't really nuts about at first, but it really they grew on me. I really got to like it after a while. They're a nice size, and usually, even though I really don't have big hands at all, I usually end up having my pinky hanging down over the bottom. This I didn't at all, and the magazine has the extension on it too, so that even gave me a little bit more room. Sometimes I kind of find myself doing this, hanging off the bottom for some reason, but it's a nice size. It was a little bit of work, though. I'm not going to lie to you. And again, like I said, I'm not terribly big and I'm not terribly strong. I am very firmly on Team 1911, so I have shot a lot of these before, and I have shot the 45s. The recoil I don't really think is a problem for me. It's really not bad with this one, but it is a lot of work to use this thing. I know that there will be some kind of breaking in period, but it was really hard for me to pull the slide. I mean, I had to fight like hell on this thing. I've never really had to fight with anything like that before. The slide release, I had a really hard time. I don't like to admit defeat, but I'm over there, just fighting with this thing, just battling. I was tired. I got through a box of ammo, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I was tired when it was over. I switched over to the Spartan after I got done with this, and it was, like riding around in an old Willie's Jeep and then getting in a Cadillac. I was like, smooth. But overall very nice. The trigger pull's not too long, but it's not really a hair trigger. It balances nice. It's easy to hang on to, even in the larger caliber like this. I would say that people that aren't terribly strong or don't really have big hands would probably have a hard time with this, but this is one of those things where we're going to take it out and use it a bunch of times and see if we can't wear it down a little bit, because I did notice I ran probably, I don't know, I guess about like 4 or 5 magazines through it. I noticed by the end it was, I don't know if it just started to get warmer and everything was starting to expand, but I was having a little bit of an easier time with this. Overall, though, it's really a very nice gun. Like Tenda was saying about hitting low and to the left, I like to give him a hard time and make fun of him and say he's a lousy shot. So he was complaining about shooting low and to the left, and I said, I can get over there, I'll show him, and then I did the same thing. So something's off somewhere. I'm not one for messing around with sights too much. I can't say that that's my area of expertise, but it's a really nice fiber optic in the front, but the back is just like a plain iron sight. It was actually really easy to see, and I don't really see all that great, especially in the dark, but I was able to really line up that sight picture quick, but it just kind of seemed like it was hanging down in the left a little bit. We're going to have to kind of tweak something on here. But otherwise, a really nice gun, really nicely put together. Like I said, very simple, very basic. It's a little bit of work for somebody who's not real strong or real tough to pull on this thing, but I think with a breaking in period, this is going to be a really nice, solid, serviceable firearm. I'm definitely a fan, even more so because it was free. That's always a bonus. So I'm going to have to give it a thumbs up, and I'm going to turn it over to the mister. So
yeah, thank you. See, you guys are happy.
Sort of. Depends on what you mean by happy.
Just for closing the review, I would say I'm using this gun for cleaning the first time. I'm using Fire Clean. Once again, I'm amazed how easy it is to clean your gun with the product. Might as well probably start using it for all my handguns and rifles. Other than that, Fire Clean, a little bit of brush, and especially with Fire Clean, everything come out easily with a little bit of brush and a little bit of paper towel. And a snake board, overall, the magic snake board makes your butter nice and smooth. Sound like an advertising, by the way. Anyhow, thank you for watching. Thanks again to Armed Civilian. I'm gonna leave his link of his channel above, and thank you for watching. If you have any other question, be sure you shoot me a PM, and take care, and be sure to subscribe my channel too, by the way. Good night.